Hope, are you getting? And that too is asking minimum speed. Okay, let me start this one. Let x is equal to let x equal to u cos theta and y equal to u sin theta t minus gt square. I think everyone knows this will be the equation of trajectory. Let me substitute the value of x in this, so then we'll end up with y is equal to x tan theta minus gx square 2u square cos square theta. This I will rewrite it as cos square theta 2u square cos square theta will be written as secant square theta. 1 by cos square theta, I'll write it as secant square theta. Then y equal to x tan theta g square 2u square secant square theta will become 1 plus tan square theta. We are just trying to understand with minimum speed with which a stone must be projected. I think you have to understand the situation properly here. Okay, I have this much of equation. So let me go further. Gx square by 2u square tan square theta minus x tan theta plus gx square 2u square plus y, all set equal to 0. For this, let me write tan square theta minus, okay, this will become 2u square gx tan theta gx square 2u, so this will be 1 plus 2u square by gx square y. I think I'm right. 2u square y gx square. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is the thing. Now, what shall I write here now? I'll end up with some quadratic equation. Then I want the condition to be true. So it has to pass through the point P. For it has to pass through the point P, then something, shall I take help of this mathematical quadratic equation? Anybody? What is the condition?
Delta greater than or equal to 0.
Yeah, somebody? Yeah.
B square minus 4AC greater than or equal to 0.
Yeah, b square minus 4ac must be greater than. It should be real, no? The discriminant in the quadratic equation must be real. Then only that condition is possible. I want you to quadratic equation. Why do we learn? Not just to find out the roots. A situation like this will arise. So we are going to take help of this one. So I assumed a condition. I assumed a situation. Then that situation I'm explaining by this equation. Then the situation to be true, then in this equation it should satisfy something. It should be realistic, means for it to be real, the situation to be real in this quadratic equation, anything, can you put a condition as the discriminant should be real? Are you able to condition? So there's a, so now for the stone, okay, there's a thing. Yeah, here only we can end up. I can write it here. For the stone, okay, I'll break it up here, then we'll proceed here. For the stone, pass through the point P. For the stone to pass to the point means really should take place. Situation should occur, or it should be realistic. You can say, I'll put it. It's understood, no? Then the quadratic equation we have discriminant. Spelling I'm right. Discriminant. Discriminant must be real. So how you can put it, because this equation is brought by assuming this situation. For this situation to be real, then the quadratic equation, the roots, what happened, the roots should be real here. So what is the condition for discriminant to be real? So we have the quadratic equation. This will be a b square. This will be like a ax minus b. So in place of b we have, in place of a we have 1, and in place of c we have this equation. So what is the primary condition? We can write it here now. Minus 2u square by gx square whole square minus 4 into 1 is there, so let it be 2u square gx square y. So you do one thing, ax minus bx square plus c equal to 0. That's what. And b square minus 4ac must be greater than or equal to 0, or should be greater than 0. Greater than or equal, will write it for condition to be real. I'll put a boundary like this. Okay, here is what I'm able to analyze this. So
Sir,
let's
minus 2u square by gx or gx square.
gx, my gx, what I wrote is yeah, only gx it is. Okay, let me expand this. 4 used to the power of 4 g square x square minus 4 minus of 8y u square by gx square. Yeah, we can I think I can go for one more step. U to the power of 4 minus g x square g square x square, no, okay, sorry, g square x square minus 2g y u square. I'm just simplifying directly because I don't have place here. Okay, that's this rewriting. Let me write one more step. U to the power of 4 minus 2gy u square minus g square x square. So let me assume let u square equal to p. So then the equation will become p square minus 2gyp minus g square x square should be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, we'll solve for p. This should be 2gy plus or minus 2gy whole square minus of 4 g square x square by 2. I think some quantities I can bring outside. 2gy plus or minus 2g. There should be minus of minus, there should be plus y square by 2. So 2 also gets eliminated. So p is equal to 2 will get eliminated. So gy y plus root of y square plus x square. What is p? P was what we assumed is u. U square equal to g into old root, no, it is g into y plus, again inside the root, x square plus y square. This I'll call it as minimum speed. If you project with a speed greater than or equal to this, it is going to pass through that point. If you project at speed less than this, it will not pass through that point here. This is very important than derivation. So I request everyone to remember this particular formula. It is like a similar to range. How we had a expression for range, no? Like this is also one of the very important conditions for us. So I'll project with a speed more than u minimum. Will it pass through point P? Yes, very much. I'll project with a speed less than u minimum, then it will not pass through the point P. I think these are some very important in projectile motion. Of course, we should have done this in the beginning. You'll get scared of so much of mass. That's why we are bringing it in a part wise. Similarly, we can bring expression for theta also, critical angle. This theta also will become critical angle with what speed projected and what is that angle theta. That expression for theta also I'll bring it. I'll write it directly because again derivation, it may take a lot of time.
Sir? Sir, if you project the object only with a critical angle, then only it will cross, sir.
Critical angle, that minimum speed is important, that one.
Okay, sir.
Again, similarly, we have to derive the equation. I'll directly write this one. This will be u square plus 2 tan square is equal to tan theta equal to u square. Already we derived, no? Let me write it directly. Similarly, the theta will also tan theta equal to root of u square. U square will become, this will be y plus, this root will be there, x square plus y square by x. This is that condition for theta. So here x and y are fixed here. Try to understand. By you have to adjust with you have to project with a speed u at an angle theta. That condition for theta also we are bringing it. Completed writing. We'll see the application of this, how it is going to help us a lot.